back to the nest. What I have for you all today is a plan with me for the week of October 5th. Some people may feel like it's, the week starts on October 4th on Sunday. I do kind of go by that, the Sunday to Saturday thing, but doing Monday to Sunday usually works better for me, simply because I'm a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 worker, and I use Sunday as sort of like a prep day for the upcoming week. So that is why I plan from Monday to Sunday instead of Sunday to Saturday. That makes sense. So what you see me doing here is I'm pulling out my inserts from my planner because I just found it very cumbersome and difficult to lay stickers inside of the planner, because I have stuff on the inner flap, like the cover part of my planner, that just kind of is very bulging and it's hard to lay stickers on, so I just took it out of there. I'll probably do a flip through at some point for my A5. I'm just recently getting back into my A5 for the month of October. For the past couple of months, I've been doing catch-all planning, sort of just in my one of my happy planners. And I've kind of been, like I said, I've been doing that for probably, I think I've been doing that all year, maybe. Or maybe I started in like February or March. But I really want to say I've been doing catch-all planning in my happy planner all year long. So what kind of drove me back to doing planning from my A5 is that I just found it very cumbersome to carry around my happy planner, which is it's the classic size. So it's like I think it's like 7 by 9. I think that's what the size for the happy planner classic is. And I just found it very cumbersome to carry that around with me. Whereas my A5, I could just throw that into my purse, or it's just very easy for me to carry it with me if I need to. Whereas I couldn't do that with the happy planner. And sometimes I would need to go in and check things. And I really, in the catch-all for the happy planner, I really couldn't plan multiple aspects. Whereas like in my A5, I can have various different sections, which, like I said, when I do my flip through of my new setup for my A5, I'll kind of show you. I have like all these various different sections, and it's just very conducive to my life and what I'm trying to achieve when it comes to being organized. So what you see me doing here, I'm just laying down some dates. It's not the prettiest looking thing there, but it was the easiest solution that I could gather. So that's what I'm just doing here. And I'm actually pulling these from a happy planner sticker book. That's primarily what I used during this. And as I make my transition back to my A5, which I am transitioned back into it as far as this month, I don't have many stickers, like sticker kits and sticker books for planning in my A5 anymore, because like I said, I haven't really been using it for like a year. Like I said, I really think the last time I used my A5 consistently was in 2019. So most of the things I have are, of course, happy planner related, or they're actual like kits that I've purchased or printables made specifically for happy planner. And in addition to me going back to my A5, these inserts that you see right here, I've never used these before. These are some new inserts that I actually got off of Etsy. I'll link the shop and all that below. I bought a couple of different inserts, and these are just the weekly inserts for my weekly section. So I'm not really sure how much I really like these. Granted, my weekly section is just sort of a brief summary, kind of a sum up type situation of what I have going on for the week, the more important things, and just kind of laying out how I want to kind of divide up my time throughout the week. My daily section tends to be a bit more intense. It's very strict by the hour what I'm doing, because for me, I have to be organized that way. I'm a procrastinator by heart. Well, not by heart, but by nature, I'm a procrastinator. So not having a plan and being organized is not a good thing for me. So that is why, like I said, my daily section is a little bit more intense. It has like the hourly slots for me to actually put in what I'm doing at every hour of the day during a productive working day and my working hours. And my working hours tend to be usually from around like, although I said that I'm a Monday through Friday 9 to 5, my hours are a little bit different, just kind of depending on the day. Some days I may have to start off earlier because I do work from home, and the company I work for, we're kind of all over the state. So you have that part of Tennessee, which I'm in Tennessee. You have that part of Tennessee that is on Eastern time, and it's more closer to like Knoxville and over in that area, they are on Eastern time. Whereas here where I am in Memphis, we are on Central time. So sometimes we have calls that actually will start earlier for us, only because it's more reasonable for the people in East, if that makes sense. So we may have a call for them, it may start for them around 8 or 9, whereas for me, it's like 7 and 8. So sometimes my day starts a bit earlier than just a normal work day. Usually Mondays, I'm up by like 6, no later than 6:30. And that is only because I have a call that I have to be on at like 7:30, somewhere like that. So, where was I going with this? Any rate, so back to my reasons for using these particular inserts. I'm just giving them a try to see if I like them. But as I'm kind of working through it, the layout on it is kind of different and weird and from what I'm not really used to. But we are going to give it a try for this week and see how I like it. And if I don't like it, like I said, I purchased, I think like 2 or 3 different weekly inserts, and I may just, switch it up each week, or I may just stick with whichever one out of the 3 I really like. And I'm already thinking that it's probably not going to be this one. Okay, so what you see me doing now, I'm laying down my walking stickers. I've recently gotten back into getting in shape, and I'm starting kind of, very low impact, which is I'm doing a 30-minute walk each day. And it's either an outside walk or it is a indoor walk. One of the two. So recently it's been more of an indoor kind of walk, because of the weather, how it has been here. It's been kind of rainy, and then we've been getting into weather changes, so it's been getting colder here. At least for the past 2 weeks, we've had some pretty cool days, and then it warms up and gets hot. That really aggravates my asthma, so I'm really not outdoors as much, because like I said, that weather change just really aggravates my asthma. So for the past 2 weeks or so, my walking has been indoor walks. And I still take the dog on walks and whatnot, just to keep him as active as I can. Or other people will take him on walks. Either way, he gets his walks in, definitely. But my more intentional, trying to be, intentional with my workouts, those walks are occurring indoors, and they're usually about 30 minutes. So I wanted to put that on there, just to kind of give myself sort of a habit tracker kind of situation where I can go in and mark off that it was completed. And that's what you see me doing here. I'm using these transparent dots that I got from the Elaine studio. She has them in the bigger size, which you see them up in the corner. They're in the bigger size as well as the smaller size. And I'm actually using the smaller ones, just lining them up with the walking stickers that I pulled from the Happy Planner sticker book. And I'm just making like sort of a habit tracker type situation there. So that I can just go in and check off when I'm working, when I do my walk, and when it's done. Because I like to see progress. I'm one of the people who I like to see things versus just keeping up with it in my mind. That keeps me motivated. Actually seeing something on paper or, on my phone or my watch, just seeing things being able to be tracked, that just keeps me very motivated. And so I'm able to see my progress. So that's what I'm lining up here. What sticker books did I use from Happy Planner? I know I think I got the walking ones from the Wellness sticker book. Yeah, I got those from the Wellness sticker book. And then over to the side, I think I pulled out a total of like 4 or 5 sticker books. I got the Wellness sticker book, the Fall Essentials, or it may just be called Fall. And it's just a sticker book just based around fall. I also have the Planner Basics sticker book, which is where I got the numbers from. So let's see, we had Wellness, Fall, Planner Essentials, and Household Essentials. That's what I'm flipping through right now, because I'm going to pull some stickers just to give me some reminders of different little things, like when to pull the trash, and when I'm going grocery shopping, when I do laundry, because I do those things. Well, of course, the trash is definitely a particular day of the week. Our trash runs on Monday, so I'm just going to put a sticker there just a little reminder to myself that trash runs on Monday, although I do keep up with it pretty well. It's just those little intricate things I sometimes tend to forget, but I'm usually pretty good about remembering that trash is on Monday. And then wash day is always on Friday. I try to keep Saturdays Saturdays and Sundays kind of pretty lax. Sorry, my audio kind of cut out right there. But yeah, my Saturdays and Sundays are usually pretty lax. So that's why I try to get most things done during the week. Usually the only thing I leave for the weekend is grocery shopping, only because, and you would think it would be very opposite here. And maybe it's because the climate and the way, because it didn't used to be that way, but you may think maybe it's because of the climate, or, the way things have changed, and maybe there's more people working from home and kind of have a little bit more flexibility in their schedules. The weekends used to be jumping as far as the grocery store. Saturdays and Sundays, I mean, that's kind of always, Sundays has always been like my designated day for grocery shopping. But it was always pretty crowded. And I mean, I just was never able to really get it done during the week. Even though my work schedule is pretty flexible, I just wasn't really able to get it done during the week. So I always left it for Sunday. But now it's kind of a reverse situation. Like, I see more people out and about during the week than I do on the weekends now. Has anybody else kind of seen that shift? I mean, I just have. I see way more people out during the week now than on the weekends. So usually the grocery store is pretty chill on Sunday, or maybe it's just the time that I go, because I try to get things done in the earlier part of Sunday. That way, the rest of the day, I at least want to be done with everything I need to do by like 12, because then I like to spend the rest of the day just kind of relaxing. So, because I do my grocery shopping on Sunday, and then I also meal plan. I'm pretty much getting myself together for the week. I kind of go through my work schedule to see what I have for the week, my personal schedule to see things that I have to do personal wise. I do all of that on Sunday. And like I said, I like to be done around 12-ish, just so, like I said, I can have the rest of the day to chill. So, let's see, what else am I getting into over here? Right now, it looks like I'm just flipping through, trying to really figure out what I want to do. Because like I said, this is my first time using these inserts. So I'm just trying to get my whole life together right here, trying to figure out what I want to do, what I want to lay down, how I want to kind of lay it. Because I kind of got my functional things out of the way, which is generally my way of planning. I try to lay down, I try to get my functional stuff laid down. And what I mean by functional is like I have that garbage sticker, and I have the laundry sticker, the shopping, I have my walking stickers down. I put down stickers on Monday and Thursday because I have 2 important appointments. And these are not virtual appointments, they are in person. So I wanted to really highlight those. So I laid those down. So I got all of my functional stuff laid down pretty much. And now it just seems like I'm trying to figure out how to organize everything else. So we are probably going to do a little speed up here. All right, so evidently I've now gotten my life together and what I want to do. Why does my watch keep changing faces? don't know. Does anybody else Apple Watch does that? It's like mine. It changes faces for some reason. I don't know what is happening. Like the other day, it had like like a Mickey Mouse face, and I know I didn't select that. I don't know. Does anybody else have that happen with their watch? It just like randomly changes faces. Maybe I need to update it or something. I don't know. We'll see. So it looks like right now I am laying down my headers for like my task and how my time is going to be split up. And evidently I'm talking to myself here because I'm pointing. Because I knew that this was going to be a voiceover type video and I was not going to be talking during the video. I'm one of those people, I can't talk while I'm doing stuff. Not something like this. I mean, I know I talk during... Okay, y'all just start cutting grass. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I definitely can hear it when it's cutting grass. I can talk during my budget videos. Maybe because that's just very to the point and not very involved and complicated. Doing this, playing with me, there's a lot more involved as far as thinking. So my brain power is taken up by thinking of how I'm trying to lay all this stuff out. So I just know that if I was talking through this, I would just be messing stuff up. I would be messing stuff up if I talked through this. So I think doing a voiceover is better. So yeah, I don't know what I was pointing to and what I was saying, but evidently I was talking to myself because like I said, I knew that this was going to be a voiceover video. All right. So like I said, I'm laying down my little headers at the top, so that I can go in and start kind of laying out my day, like giving a very rough layout of what I will be doing for the week. And it may be a very chill week. Well, other than those 2 appointments that I have on Monday and Thursday, it's probably going to be a pretty chill week. And those are school appointments. And the reason why they are in person, I mean, I am going to school online, but the reason why those are in person is because it's for something that is related to school. So I have to go Monday. I can't remember which is which at the time of me doing this voiceover, but I definitely know which is which. I will know which is which Sunday. One day I'm going to get I have to get some fingerprints done, and then the next day I need to go and get titers drawn for like immunizations, because I think I've mentioned this before. I am in the process of getting my master's in nursing. So in order for me to do my field experience hours, which is not much because I'm not getting an MP license, I'm just getting a traditional MSN, but you still have to do clinical hours. I don't know if that's like required by the state or if it's just my school. It may just be my school. Because I'm pretty sure the state only requires you to have clinical hours if you're getting a nurse practitioner's license, which I'm not doing that at this moment. I'm just getting a traditional master's in nursing. But my school does require some clinical hours. It's not many. It's literally not many. But in order for me to do the clinical hours, I have to have certain health and legal requirements taken care of, which is, like I said, my fingerprints, and I have to go get titers drawn for immunizations, which, I mean, I'm fully up to date on my immunizations. I don't get boosters or anything like that, but I mean, I got all my shots when I was a child. So, yeah, so I just have to go get titers drawn because I can't locate my shot records, and I'm not sure how to go about doing that. And when I mentioned it to the field placement person, she was like, well, you could just go get titers drawn. I'm like, yep, that might be much. I mean, granted, I have to pay for the titers, and I'm pretty sure paying for titers is more than paying for shot records, like copies of it. But the manpower and hours that I would need to put into finding out, because first I would need to find out where to go get the shot records from. Then I'd have to call them and find out, well, what's the process in getting them? How long does that take to get them? Like all that, I would have to figure, all that in. And then I don't know what else has to happen. Do I need to go down to the health department office? Do I need to, I mean, there's just a lot of things involved there. Whereas for the titers, I'm just going, they're going to draw my blood, they're going to do what they do, I'm going to get the results, boom, boom, send them to the school, we done. So they just seem much more easier for me. I like less complex things. Things that are not as involved and complex, I just don't like it. It gives me anxiety, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to go get the titers drawn and then get the results over to the school. So as you see here, I'm going ahead and starting to fill things in. Evidently, I am done with stickers, apparently. And I could tell that I just got very frustrated. Because I am a very decorative person. If you go and look at my Instagram page for like my posts for like my catch-all planners and those layouts, they are so creative and just they flow nice. If you just look at that, and I will say that is when I was in my happy planner, but it just shows you my level of creativity. And that's why when I said at the beginning of this video, these are probably not going to be inserts that I use, because it just kind of stunted my my creative juice. It did. So I probably just got really frustrated with these inserts, because like I said, I'm no longer laying any more stickers. Right now I'm writing everything in. And I'm probably just going to call it a wash. But like I said, I did purchase a couple of other inserts, and I may try those out. Or I may kind of like play around with these again, just to try to give them a chance. I don't know. We shall see. All right. So now we are getting into filling everything in, and I'm kind of bouncing around the pages. I'm just not a uniform person. I don't know if you all have noticed that or not in in all of my videos, especially some of my more loyal viewers who tend to look at probably all of my videos. I don't know if I have any of those yet, but I'm hoping that I have some of those loyal viewers, and I definitely appreciate you all for always coming back and looking at my videos. But if you are one of those loyal viewers and have seen multiples of my videos, I'm not a very uniform person. I kind of do tend to bounce around pages. It makes sense in my head. You know how you just do things and it makes sense in your own head? I'm that kind of person. It doesn't make sense to other people, but it definitely makes sense to me. Because what I'm doing right here, I have many different entrepreneurial aspects in my life, and I try to make time for, well, not just entrepreneurial aspects such as this YouTube channel, my Instagram, my Etsy shop. I have a bunch of avenues. I'm also sort of kind of a writer in a way, and I just do quite a few things, and I try to make time for everything while at the same time having time for myself and to spend time with my family and friends. So that is another reason why I kind of lay things out the way I lay it out. I set aside time for certain things just so that I'm not overwhelmed. Like, I know for a fact that I'm going to spend like an hour on this or 2 hours on this, and I really do try to stick to that, because if I don't, then how I look at it is that I'm taking time away from other things. So what I'm doing right here is I'm kind of laying out the days where I'm going to be working on schoolwork versus the days I'm going to be working on writing. And of course, I got my work hours thrown in there, which most of the things that I do outside of my regular work, it has to occur outside of work hours, because I work, typical 8-hour days. And it's just, those things have to take place outside of work. And I mean, I have some days where I may be able to finish up working by 3, especially if I start my day earlier. I'm paid on salary. I think I've said that before. So I don't get paid for overtime. So I really try to be cognizant of that and know that, hey, if I start my day at a certain time, I need to end it at a certain time. And if I happen to work over an 8-hour day, I just know that I have to flex that time somewhere else. So that's sort of what I'm doing here. I'm just laying out times of when I'm doing this, times when I'm doing that. I'm laying out, of course, recording. I have novel drafting on there, I have my work, I got school. I just try to give everything its own time, just so that, because my me time and family time is very important to me. That is the times where I de-stress. All of this other stuff on here is just very stressful. Work is stressful, YouTube filming is stressful, writing is stressful, school is stressful. All of that stuff is just very stressful to me. But I look at the pros of it. It's helping me to develop myself. It's helping me to develop myself and to make a better life for me. So I look at those things as needed, but they're still stressful. Usually anything that you're working towards in order to get some type of gain out of it, it's going to be stressful. It's just going to be very stressful. So my me time and my family time, those are the times where I'm just de-stressing, which is why I have, let's say the past couple of weeks to month or whatever, I've really been sitting down and dedicating one day to me time and family time. And that's usually going to be on Saturdays. It's kind of a mixture that day. Like I may spend like the beginning part of the day, like spending time, we may, plan things as family. And then like the latter part of Saturday, like that late afternoon through the rest of the day, that's just me time. That's my time to sit down and read or binge watch, something on Netflix or Hulu. I kind of do like some pampering that day because you see I have that face mask stickered there. Like I said, I do some pampering. I may go to the nail shop. I haven't gone to the nail shop in a while. I did go when I got these done, but I don't think I'm going to go back. I'm going to get more into doing my own nails, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So Saturdays are just more of I do nothing on Saturday. Nothing productive. And me time and family time, that is productive because that just adds value to your life and, it de-stresses you. It just, so it is that is definitely productive time. But like I said, I'm not doing anything related to work or side hustles. I'm not doing anything related to any of that on Saturday. So that's just sort of how I lay my weeks out. And it's been working rather well. I've been doing that for probably about maybe 2 months now. I used to be a person that just did everything like all day, every day. I did, of course, have time for family, but family time started to become stressful to me because I was also trying to do extra things on days that I was technically off work and shouldn't have been doing anything. I was either doing work stuff or side hustle stuff like at the beginning of the day, and then I would say, like, okay, well, we would plan to do family stuff, like, hey, we're going to do the family stuff at 5 or 6 or whatever, and I'm like literally working all up until that time, and then I'm rushing to get ready, getting out there with them to do whatever we're doing, and then that entire time I'm just stressed because I didn't de-stress before we came out to do what we were going to do, and it just wasn't fun. It was not fun. So like I said, about 2 months ago, I just completely restructured the way that I was working. I just did. And it's been so much better. It's just been better. A lot better. So, not sure what I'm doing here. I see what I'm doing here. I'm laying out some other important dates for work. I have to conduct some interviews, and then I also have like a team meeting next week, which I said that next week was going to be chill, but evidently not. we have a team meeting next week, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I thought about that later. Okay, yeah. So we got a team meeting next week, and then I have some interviews next week. So there is that. Alrighty, so now we get into more of what I do on Sunday for prep time. This isn't all that I do to prepare for Sunday, of course not. Well, not prepare for Sunday, but prepare for the week. I'm just kind of laying out things that I need to do on Sunday in order to prepare for the following week, which would be the week of the 12th. Yeah, October 12th. Prepare for the work week. Then also do my meal plan for the upcoming week. And then I also plan like my IG posts and things like that. I don't bulk produce posts, but I kind of just plan out what I want to post. I do some impromptu posting, I really do. But generally my Instagram posts are planned. Like I said, I don't bulk produce them, but I do plan them out, like what I think I want to post on certain days. And then, like I said, I do have some impromptu posting as well. In addition to those kind of things, I also do my grocery shopping on Sunday. And what else do I do on Sunday? Oh, I do my plan with me's on Sunday. I do this exact thing. I do this on Sunday, plan out my week for what I'm doing. So here is my planning process. Now this is my setup for the week of October 5th through October 11th. Just kind of laying out what I'm doing, what I have going on. If you guys enjoyed this plan with me, definitely give me a thumbs up. For a like, hit the subscribe button so that you do not miss any more of my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.